We don't have to mention them. But they linebacker, some guy unmentionable name.
Cushing,
that's his name.
Ryan Cushing.
You know, cause they got an all-star.
They got a good, but their secondary is horrible.
Yeah,
their secondary. Houston's
but
secondary is bad. Miami has a secondary. Miami has a secondary though with a front that gets to them.
So what can they play the 3-4?
Miami can play whatever.
Can Houston play a 3-4 with a weak secondary?
Yeah, they can, but should they? No, they should play a 4-3. You got the 2 ends and you got 2 defensive tackles. You need to play a 4-3 if you're Houston. You don't need to play a 3-4. That's just
because you need help on the outside.
Well, the problem with Houston is they don't have no linebackers that can stand up and rush the pass. Yeah, their pass rushers are all defensive ends. Not really. Their linebackers aren't really their strength at pass rush. Brian Cushing ain't really that good. He's way overrated. And the only really guy they got is J.J. Watt. Clowney, you don't know if he's going to. Yeah, you don't even know if he's going to break his kneecap again or whatever. Vince Wilfork, we know what he does. Yeah. We know what he does. He just eats.
Solidify that
he eats. That's what he does. Yeah, that's what he does.
Space eater, man.
He just eats.
He gonna solidify that middle.
He just eats. But Miami, I would say, has a better defense than Houston. If you want to talk to it, I would think.
So I think they're. I don't want to say younger.
They're younger. They're
gonna be quicker.
They're definitely younger, but their secondary is what makes them better. Their secondary with Grimes and all them makes them a lot better. But as a whole, Miami's defense is better. But the offensive line, you can argue.
Yeah. So Miami over the skins all day.
Oh yeah, that's all day long.
Yeah, this will be over early. So, all right, next game you got Carolina at Jacksonville. Kevin, go ahead and take the floor.
I actually think the Jaguars win it. Carolina on offense, who do they have right now?
Everybody out.
Cam Newton is the only thing on offense they have.
I'm going for Jacksonville.
They have Ted Ginn Jr. and some guy we've never heard of.
Who they running back?
As their second running back. I don't even know who their running back is.
Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah, Jonathan Stewart's their running back.
D'Angelo Williams went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, D'Angelo's in Pittsburgh now, so Jonathan Stewart takes over the reins. Jonathan Stewart can't even. He gets a pinky toe hurt, and he's done for the year.
So Carolina's defense
Carolina's defense is still their big strength. They still got all their guys coming back, but Jacksonville on the offensive line and on that side of the ball have made tremendous upgrades. I think just because of all
it's going to be a low scoring affair.
Oh, I think all the stuff that happened to Carolina, that's why I'm giving the ups to Jacksonville, because they don't have nobody to catch the ball right now. When you're relying on Ted Ginn Jr. to be one of your starting wide receivers, you're screwed. That's Miami. The only real weapon he's got is Olsen. At tight end. That's
score will be probably 13-7.
Yeah, I think it'll be a low scoring game.
Yeah, I got Carolina's game 17-10. So I think they're going to pull it out here. So to me, I think Cam will still use his weapon, use his less against himself. It'll be interesting to see how he does there. But right now, Jacksonville's still in that transition state. What is the word on Julius Thomas?
He's not playing until like week 4.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Cam ain't used to somebody spying on him that's just as fast as he is. Jaguars got somebody that's going to spy on him that's just as fast as Cam Newton is. Telvin Smith's going to be all over his behind.
I ain't going to play just because he guarding him. It's because he on him.
Oh, no. They said that they're going to have Telvin mirroring the whole game. Because they're
just mirror game.
It's good. He mirrored people last year.
We'll see.
The boy's fast.
Hope it ain't dull. Hope his mirror is clean.
All I know is I'm gonna be swimming in the swimming pool during the game. So
he ain't gonna be watching the game.
He ain't gonna be watching the game. He's gonna be at the game with the pool.
If that lifeguards right there.
Yeah, he'll be distracted. So
We ain't gonna come get him.
all right. So next game we got Seattle at St. Louis.
Another intriguing game.
This game is
Seattle at St. Louis.
Oh.
Always an intriguing game.
We gotta go with Seattle. Until St. Louis ever beat them.
St. Louis beat them last year. St. Louis beat them last year at home.
They got a nice defensive front too.
Yeah, St. Louis beat them last year at home. And the worst.
Who their quarterback? They got
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
And the worst.
Is he gonna be okay? Is his mental okay?
The worst unit on Seattle.
He ain't shell shocked now.
Is there?
Is Nick Foles okay?
I think so. I think he's still okay.
I mean, when you traded Nick Foles for Sam Bradford, I mean, like you
traded a head case for a knee case.
Exactly. Like what the fuck? So can we depend on good old Nick?
But the worst part about Seattle's team right now is their offensive line. Best part about St. Louis's team is their defensive line.
But it's two things going for.
Oh yeah, they got Russell Wilson and they got Russell Wilson and Marshawn
besides
Lynch.
the player, they got more motivation to win than I think St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you.
They want to do good coming out because they lost their last game.
I guarantee you, they won't throw the ball at the 1 yard line anymore.
No, they
I guarantee you that.
So that's basically what it is. That's why I think.
I still think I still think Seattle wins the game, but I think it's going to be a lot more closer than people think.
Yeah.
Because I think St. Louis.
Where is that? St. Louis.
It's at St. Louis.
Yeah,
It's at St. Louis. They won there last year, like I said. So it's going to be.
St. Louis defense.
It's going to be one of those
Crazy
games.
last year. They had us looking stupid.
Yeah, it's St.
They
Louis.
beat us.
Yeah,
St. Louis.
They got a strong defensive
A
line,
lot of
man.
people beat y'all.
They got-
Hey, there's going to be a lot more of them beating y'all this year too.
No,
Just to
man,
let you know.
that's where we gonna surprise people. At.
You ain't going to surprise nobody. Y'all going to be surprised if y'all actually have a full defensive unit show up to the game.
Besides,
A linebacker core. A
They don't
linebacker
retire
core.
before we get to the game. I
Two
quit.
games
That's
into
it.
2 games into the season, somebody gonna get a headache and they gonna retire.
We bringing up people from the D League. and
I
shit
know.
like that.
Seattle wins this. I'm gonna go with that
I'm
one. I think it'll be a good
London,
game.
like-
So, Seattle get to showcase that new target in Jimmy Graham.
Don't be
So
giving Manny
I think he has a good showing, a good start off with 1 touchdown for Jimmy Graham starting the season. Russell Wilson gonna really enjoy Jimmy Graham.
We should end our day with
The guy that's gonna miss
every
him
day.
next game, the New Orleans at Arizona.
That's how we gotta end
So,
our day.
let's go and start with that.
Every
Here.
day.
This team is Drew Brees is going to miss him, as I said at the beginning, but he's going to.
Drew Brees cried when they traded. Drew Brees
Brandon
cried.
Cooks, so Brandon Cooks going to be their new target that they got right now. So.
Drew Brees cried when they let him go. He legit cried. It was on Instagram.
Yeah,
He was
man.
crying because they let Jimmy Graham go.
He
You
said
would
it like his
too.
brother.
You would too if you got rid of your favorite target.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a struggle for Drew Brees, but
Another game with a good offense against a really good defense.
yeah.
So you go.
In Arizona, getting Carson Palmer back, coming back, can he stay healthy for a whole year?
Did you
That's
burn
really
them
going to
other
be
CDs?
that's really going to be Arizona's key
Yeah.
for the whole season. But I'm gonna go with Arizona in this one because they're playing in Arizona,
Yeah.
and I think they that Carson Palmer coming back, it looks pretty good.
Who you got? Arizona and New Orleans. Who you got?
Oh,
Or New Orleans, you got Arizona. Yeah, Arizona.
in Arizona.
Yeah, in Arizona. Yeah, it's gonna be Arizona. We're all straight here, so y'all broke it down pretty well. So
Look at my Alabama.
all right, you got Detroit at San Diego.
Oh, this will be a fun, high scoring game. My prediction is Megatron gets hurt second quarter, like he always does. Disappointing.
San Diego's defense kind of is like that's
And
just
then
preseason.
San Diego's defense is old.
That's just preseason.
Yeah, San Diego's defense is old. Detroit's defense is they're kind of banged up. Some of their guys are going to be coming back, but they're still kind of banged up as well.
Oh, we got a fan over here.
Sounding good, man. I'm just listening, man.
Detroit,
Sign me up, baby.
Detroit may. I think Detroit will come out and they'll try to get Calvin involved. One guy I'm really
Who they running back? You know,
Run guy,
Reggie Bush.
you see, you wouldn't let me get to it. One guy I'm really looking forward to seeing for Detroit is Abdullah, the running back from Nebraska, who has looked really good. He's looked really good in the preseason. I know Jaquan Bell is going to be their starter, but pretty sure he's going to get yanked, and Abdullah will come into the game. I think Abdullah will run for like 80-something yards during the second half of this game, and I think Detroit ends up winning it.
Yeah, you got a rookie on the other side of the ball too, Melvin Gordon for San Diego.
Yep.
So that's gonna be a fun
Melvin
matchup to
Gordon.
watch if Abdullah is
Out of
coming in the
Wisconsin,
game.
right?
So yes,
Yep, out of Wisconsin. Yep.
Yeah, so
I just
See
think
what Bama did in Wisconsin. Just a little
I just think
old time.
I just think Abdullah was. I think he was one of the steals of the draft. As far as when you look at the running backs pick, I think he was a steal. I thought he was going to be a good player, and then you saw what he done to starters during the preseason. He was running like crazy. So I'm just giving it that little bit of time. Whenever he becomes a starter, Detroit's offense is really going to take off because it's just going to open up more stuff. Especially for Calvin's going to get double teamed. Golden Tate's going to go nuts.
That's what.
Yeah,
that's
Golden-
always, that's what I
Golden
like.
Tate is their Golden Tate's their key guy. If
I like
Golden
Golden
Tate
Tate.
and their key guys really if Calvin stays healthy, because then he opens up everything for Golden
It's
Tate.
like Golden Tate will catch it and everything thrown.
He does. He does.
All right, so who you got? You got the road team or the home team?
I just told you.
You got Detroit.
Detroit.
All right, I'm gonna go with San Diego. I'm calling out Ladarius Green. You got a chance to prove yourself. You had a slow start last year when you pulled the stuff up at the new tight end here. Antonio Gates is out for 4 games due to a performance-enhancing drug suspension.
So for Detroit.
So here you go.
So
You need to go ahead and step up the ball game here and see what you got. So I'm putting the pressure on Ladarius Green. I think he's gonna step up and rise to the occasion and have a big game.
You changed
your
pick.
And I think they're gonna win. I think San Diego's gonna win.
I talk you into it. Yeah, I talk you into it. Uh-huh.
All right.
Kevin, you sound like you know what you're talking about sometimes.
Because I do.
All right, so you got Tennessee Titans.
Oh my
Tampa Bay
God! Turn the
Buccaneers.
channel, burn down the house, do whatever you got to do. No one watched that fucking football game.
We have the showcase of the 2 NFL rookie quarterback and Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston. And so yeah, they
You got the flying Hawaiian and the new Byron Leftwich.
You know,
That's who you got. You got the turnover. You got the turnover machine that is Jameis Winston.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm taking Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee just because I think Mariota has a better game than
Did they
Jameis
go
Winston.
pick Chris Johnson back up?
No. Chris Johnson's playing in
Arizona.
Yeah, he's playing in Arizona now. He's going to end up being the starter in Arizona probably.
Tennessee sucks. They still win with
So
Mariota.
does Tampa. Tampa
Tampa
is
Bay got a
horrible.
better core.
Tampa's got better.
They got better receivers.
Tampa definitely
They got
has.
a better running game.
Tampa definitely has better receivers.
They got a better coach.
But that big dude that's standing in the back is a turnover
Yeah, he kinda
machine.
sloppy.
He's a
Kinda sloppy.
turnover machine. I told people from
He's
the
the
beginning.
sloppiest.
I told people from the beginning. You want to know, anytime a FSU quarterback does pretty well against everybody, always watch what they do against Florida. Because Florida is the only team throughout the year that they usually play that runs a pro-style defense. What does their quarterbacks do against Florida is the key. Look at E.J. Manuel when he came out of college. What did he do against Florida? He threw 3 picks, and he was horrible. What did Jameis Winston do against
Winston
Florida?
got that it factor more so than Emmanuel had.
He threw 3 and 5 picks against Florida. The only team that even played, if Florida had a lick of offense last year, they would have beaten Florida State.
Man, let's not talk about the game.
Oh no, that's wrong show. But we definitely.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, but
I mean, everybody have a bad game.
Yeah.
he had a bunch of bad games.
I mean, you know.
Look at-
but
look at-
like he said, it's something about him.
How many
He
picks?
got a little something about him that I think will make it like, you know. I think he got that little it factor,
He's
bro.
Byron Leftwich. I'm telling you, his career is going to be Byron Leftwich. He's got
I
a
think so.
How many games did he lose in college?
one.
Twice.
Right.
One.
Right.
He lost one.
And that's all that,
He
that's all
lost.
that matters,
he-
that win and lose column.
He lost one. No.
Yeah, he got that little it factor, man. I think he gonna be the got a little something, man. Yeah, he gonna be the truth. I think so. I think he just might.
Okay, by week 6, when I come back in here, I want everybody to apologize to me. Because he's going to have about 13 picks come week 6.
Nah.
He'll have 13 picks and like 4 touchdowns.
I ain't going through it.
5 touchdowns.
Winston is better than Luck.
You was right.
You high as a mug. Y'all already started? Have y'all already started? Because that was the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard in this bad boy.
He messing with you.
This
bro.
was the
He
worst.
gotta be better.
This was that statement was the worst statement
I
since.
see trolling.
That was the worst. That was the worst statement since Derrick Rose is back. That I've ever heard. That is since Derrick Rose is back.
All right, this game here, I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. I think like Chris said, they do have options that Winston can be able to get the ball to, and has a better running back. I mean, Tennessee got who they got? Sankey. They still don't know how he's gonna do. Kendall Wright is still on the team, I believe.
Yep.
So their defense is okay. So I mean,
Who's
but
they coach?
for Tennessee,
Yeah,
No one knows.
exactly.
That's the funny part.
who is their coach?
I'm going with somebody who we know they coach is.
Yeah, because he done such a good job in Tennessee last year.
But
He done a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job in Tennessee last year.
I do think this will be an ugly game,
Or Tampa.
like Kevin said. So
This will be a hideous game.
yeah, it'll be an ugly game. I
This'll
know
be a
it's gonna
hideous-
showcase the 2 rookies and everything like that.
I do think Marcus Mariota has more yards running than throwing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably going to have more yards running than throwing.
So who do you pick, Chris? You pick Tennessee or did you pick Tampa Bay?
Tampa.
Tampa Bay.